Good morning from Glass River Media Studios. I am Jeff Carpenter of the aforementioned Glass River Media, and with me, as always, is Ronan in the corner.
Yep, that's me. I'm in the same corner always.
Yeah, well, you know what? Everybody is worried about Ronan being in the corner always. I'm at the desk always, so
You are at the desk.
I think we're both stuck in our
Let's actually show the desk.
our own.
Yep, there's
Yeah,
the desk.
there we
There's
go.
the desk.
My normal spot right
Yep,
here.
normal spot, left side of the desk. We need to put you on the right side.
I'd call it the right side. This is right. This is my right hand.
I don't know. I feel like we have to do like the little finger test, the little do the lefts and rights. Which one makes the L?
Yeah. Point is, we are stuck in our ways, and maybe we should change things up. What do you think about that?
I think it would be interesting. We might have to change cables. Do we have to run different cables, or probably not?
What, for table? We could take the table. We've taken the table out. You remember I stood here
no,
and did the weather report?
Oh, I was talking about putting you on the right side of the desk.
Oh, the right side of the desk?
Yes.
Well, no,
Or your left.
everything's plugged in. I mean, here, turn on the microphone. Hello. Yeah, right. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay, so no, I could just walk over there anytime that I want. Apparently, I just don't want to.
I was gonna say, what if we do that mid-show?
Mid-show?
Yeah, like if I'm just on my camera.
Okay, hold on.
Here, 1 second. Okay.
Oh.
We're on me. We can make this like a magic trick now.
All right. Well, you're going to have to think of something to say.
Today's Wednesday. Today's hump day. Hopefully you guys are having an amazing week and an amazing hump day. I was not ready for the spotlight. So
You
I
did
have
it
no
yourself.
clue what
You got to
to
turn my mic on here.
What's up?
You got to turn my mic on.
Okay, let me do that and magic trick.
There we go. So, can you see and hear me?
Yes, I can.
What took the longest was moving my earpiece. Now, see, I don't know if everyone knows, I get Ronan in my ear. This is
Yes.
why we don't switch mid-show. Is now everyone can see my earpiece that was
Dang.
clearly hidden from the other side. So we're ruining the magic. Everyone, I mean, it's not really magic. You know that if someone's on TV live and they're listening to someone else, they're listening through a little, Secret Service earbud. So
Yeah, I got one. Mine's.
I don't know. I don't like it. I look wrong on the other side of the desk.
So you're saying we should switch back?
Yeah, go ahead and entertain the crowd again.
Okay, let me try to do my best to entertain the crowd. I don't know, what should I talk about? Let's see, what did I have for dinner last night? I had leftover lasagna. Lasagna is one of my two favorite meals. It's lasagna and then a meal that I think is very underappreciated is meatloaf.
Yes, I've heard of your love of meatloaf, and I will say that I don't hear a lot of other people speak of it, so you are onto something there.
I was gonna say, like, meatloaf, I feel like no one like loves meatloaf.
I feel like it used to be more popular in the past. I will say that I never ever think of meatloaf as something that I like, and yet every time I try it, I love it. So it's some kind of secret. You know what? It's maybe just the name. Maybe the way it looks. Maybe I think everything about meatloaf is bad except the taste.
That is true.
So I know it needs some PR help.
I was gonna say that, and I feel like the secret ingredient to meatloaf is always ketchup. But ketchup is always like if you put ketchup on your food, then the food wasn't really good to begin with, type of thing.
You know, I'm going to tell you the ketchup needs to be part of the recipe, like baked in.
Yeah,
If you have meatloaf and you're putting ketchup on it, you have lost.
Well, I think it's inside and on top.
Yeah, but if it's baked in, I mean, meatloaf is kind of the lasagna of beef, I guess. I don't know.
I don't think there's any noodles.
No, but it's layered. It's not even layered. It's just a loaf. That's it. It's right in the name. It is a loaf.
Yep.
So I don't know. Speaking of meatloaf, what do you have for us today, article-wise?
Yep. Well, that's kind of funny that I started talking about meatloaf and things, because we are actually talking about some key ingredients of meatloaf and lasagna.
Are you telling me one of my random segues actually paid off?
Well, it's actually a segue that I began. I don't know. It's both of ours. But anyways, we are going to be talking about.
I see cows.
Yep, cows.
Cows in Turkey enjoy VR headsets. Owner reports they are more relaxed. Milk yield increased. Okay, so for the audience's perspective and sake, I want everyone to know that Ronan came in here yesterday and said, "Hey, Apple announced this new VR headset. Let's talk about it." And I said, "Ronan, that's interesting, but I don't really want to be like another tech blog here. You've been finding us such interesting things that are weird and wacky and wild."
Yep.
And I said,
weird, wacky, and wild.
I feel like everyone talks about Apple announcements, and like we don't really have something unique to add. So let's not go down that path. And he's like, okay, clearly disappointed. And so what Ronan did with that information is he went out and found VR goggles for cows as opposed to VR goggles from Apple. And I want to commend you, Ronan. You took my notes perfectly because this is exactly the kind of thing we need to know about and our viewers need to know about. All right, tell me about this. What are these cows seeing?
So they are not seeing like Beat Saber or any other VR game. They are actually seeing like green pastures and fields. And apparently looking at greenness in nature makes people, or not people in this case, cows, more relaxed.
So, as always, this continues the trend of you finding a lighthearted, wacky story that I immediately point out is actually indicative of our dystopian future. This is quite horrible. And
I mean, it yields more milk, so it relaxes the cows. So I'm not sure.
Put it up full screen for a second in case people can't see over my shoulder here.
Okay, let me.
Yeah, well, that might be good enough. But no, still cut to the.
Oh, that's what you mean. Okay.
Yeah, I want people to really, really take this in. This photo is.
1 second.
There you go. You got it. This photo is. This photo is hilarious, and I love this. This is also terrible and awful, and makes me want to be a vegetarian. I mean, this is some real sci-fi stuff here, Ronan, and I don't like it.
Yeah.
But it is still funny. Where is this? Is this in Europe?
It's in Turkey.
In Turkey? Oh, never mind.
So I'm not sure if that's Asia or Europe or both, or.
Well, it is the EU. I was going to say if it's in Europe, there might be some regulations keeping this slightly humane.
Yeah.
But I don't know what Turkey's deal is. They're part of Europe, but also they're Turkey, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's what's. But yeah, so the cow on the right, they made some VR headsets, some human VR headsets. Like they changed the shape and form to make it fit a cow.
Mm-hmm.
And then it looks like the first iteration was on the left, where they just put 2 VR headsets, one for each eye.
Okay. I also, for everyone listening, I made a note to Ronan that I really love when you find articles about items that people can't necessarily buy. Like I don't want to feel like we're like shilling products. Like I want. Like we had the boat with the soundtrack, and I was like, that was fun. And it's not like somebody's gonna.
Music boat.
Our viewers are not going out and buying a boat with the Hollywood soundtrack. Once again, you really took my advice and ran with it. This is not something I think any of us will be buying.
I mean, we might have some rural listeners or viewers.
Now, here's what as always, we take a weird fact of the world and make it better. And my question here is, can this be modified for my cats? Because if they could spend all day watching squirrels, I think that would improve their quality of life.
Either that or for dogs, because remember the movie Up?
Oh, yes.
Where there's just squirrel.
Yes. No, that could. Yeah, this needs to be modified for the pet market, particularly pets that live in like apartment buildings where their owners go to work all day. Like
just like the movie Pets. What do pets do when
they need VR?
Yes, they need to play Beat Saber.
Apartment pets need to play Beat Saber. Okay, there we go. I think there is.
Is that the title for today?
That's the title. Is apartment pets need Beat Sabers?
But this is not a. This is not an apartment pet. So
no. Okay, we're gonna downvote cows with VR and upvote pets with VR. That's our final ruling. So, anyway, I think that's enough for today. Enough internet.
Enough internet.
We are gonna get back to work, and I hope whatever it is you do is as much fun as what we do here. We try to make it fun, and it is fun. And you're welcome to stop by and join us anytime. We will see you tomorrow. Glass Over Media. Talk to you later.
Bye.